So yeah, you know what? I don't know. I just gotta tell y'all something. You want to know what that is? Depends who I'm talking to. But did you know that there is a group of people in this world that are like extremely wealthy and powerful that really like run shit? Did you know that shit? You know, some people talk about like the Illuminati stuff like that. I don't know. Might be those guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they call themselves. But yeah, there's what you might call a uh, a ruling class of people in this world that they manipulate economics, culture. They uh, they kind of sell people on like false narratives. You know, they control the media. You know, uh, they don't care about you. You to them are a peasant. You are a squire. You are a serf. You are a bug to them. They don't care, and they're kind of like sociopaths, I would say. You know, they just don't give a fuck. Like they literally will ship you off to war under false pretense, having you believe you're doing some good thing, fighting for freedom, this or that, when it's really for their agenda. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about the people that they're sending you to fight. They don't give a fuck. They're psychos. They're sociopaths. And I mean, if people don't recognize it, then I think it's gonna keep happening. Um, One of the biggest things in world history. It's like this is like one of like the most major obvious ways that like the peasants have been controlled is through. I mean, we can just say it straightforward: being lied to. You know, people get lied to, and they get told that something is this or that, and if people believe that shit, then they just fucking like, okay. And I mean that's so obvious, but it's just like the truth. I mean that's like literally how it's been. People that like trust these like super rich and you know what I mean, like who the hell in the right mind is gonna trust those people? Like you're on crack. You don't trust these people, bro. Especially the ones that look like super nice and stuff. Those are the sociopaths. Those are the psychopaths. The ones that are sitting there and like look like poly perfect and shit. That's a front, bro. Like, oh my gosh, you cannot trust those people. Those like you should be like skeptical. You should look at that shit and say this motherfucker's too perfect. Like, what the fuck's up with this shit? Like, I mean, if you got sense, you could see that shit. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, how the fuck don't you see it? That's what's tripping me out. But yeah, nah, people being lied to. That's like the oldest trick in the book. Basically, like creating a false narrative. Like let's say these motherfuckers want you to go to war, want you to go fight a war for them. You know, they gotta make up a reason to make you believe it's a good idea to go fight a war. They will fucking tell you it's about this and this, about you're fighting for freedom, you're a patriot, you're a hero, you're this, you're that. And really, you're just going over there so they can get richer off of some oil fields or something. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. It's kind of like, here's the thing. It's kind of like you might do with like little kids. Like, let's say you want a little kid to clean their room. You're going to be like, Santa Claus ain't going to give you presents if you're not a good boy. You know what I mean? So the kid, what's the kid do? Kid rushes, all right, I'm going to go clean my room because I want those presents. And it's like, damn well that's a whole made up thing, but you got the kid doing what you want them to do. It's the same thing. Same fucking exact thing. These motherfuckers want you to do shit, act a certain way. They want to control you, mind control almost. They will make up all this fucking false pretense bullshit. And if you're too dumb to see it, like I said, it's going to keep happening. Sanchez Roofing. Hit them up. They need you. They need your business. They look like good guys. Straight shooters. Yeah. Yeah, man, people don't see that shit, bro. Like, there's a ruling class. There's been an elite class of people in our society. I don't like calling them elite. I feel like that gives them too much respect. Ruling class is a little bit better because it kind of implies what they're doing. They're like ruling over the peasants, kind of, and they do it with fucking lies. And the media is controlled by them. That's like their propaganda machine. Um, I love it. I don't know. People just gotta see what's going on. How don't y'all see that yet? How are there still so many people that go along with their bullshit like all day? It's like how long can you like? How long can a kid go along believing Santa Claus is real and how long can parents like use that shit to fucking make them be a good boy or whatever? like this kid's eventually figured out. You know what I mean? How long is humanity gonna go along with some bullshit and not figure it out? It's like it's really kind of that's kind of weird. I'm like, damn, like you would think after literally centuries of this that people would figure it out, but I don't see them really getting the picture, you know? What's all that noise? Somebody got a bump in the trunk? Yeah. Anyway, I guess this is just a daily reminder. It's not a big thing. You know what the worst is? The worst is when there's the people that fall for this bullshit. It's like just imagine like Santa Claus ain't real. You know what I mean? But here's some kid that really believes that shit. They falling for that bullshit, and they're like, "Oh no, you're just you're wrong. Santa Claus is real." And you're like you try to tell them, "No, he's not," and they don't want to believe it. They're like in denial. It's the same thing when motherfuckers that like fall for all this false narrative bullshit are like so bought into it, and you're trying to tell them, "Look, it's all bullshit." They're like, "No, it's not." Y'all know it's not. They cover their ears. No, it's not. It's not. They're in denial, bro. You try to tell them, they don't listen. You're like, all right then, whatever. Go ahead. You'll figure it out eventually. Santa Claus ain't real. All this bullshit they've been telling you ain't real. You ain't fighting for freedom, bro. You fighting for their motherfucking wealth. You are fucking doing what the fuck they want you to do. It ain't about what the fuck they tell you it's about. It's about what the fuck it really is about, which is something else. That's how they do it all day. They do it so easily because they're sociopaths. They're like literally sociopaths. They have no remorse. They don't care. They literally will send you to some other country. They don't care. They don't care they don't care. Sociopaths, bro. They have no remorse, dude. And really, I think I've heard some crazy shit. I heard like they will like do like weird, like I don't want to go too far. I heard weird shit though. I heard that like literally they almost like train to be sociopaths to be like because that allows them to like really be like shameless about being fucking total pieces of shit. And you know I think they literally like they embrace a sociopathic psychopathic nature because they can it like numbs them to the shame that they should feel, and they feel like it allows them to be more like fucking, I guess you could say, shameless, about being a total piece of shit, a bunch of pieces of shit. We live in a crazy world. I mean, that's what it's been for a long time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's been this way for like thousands of years. I mean, it's a little bit better than it was in the past. There's been a lot of like reforms with like civil rights and stuff like that. Like once upon a time, that shit was like crazy. Like it was like motherfucking crazy. And I just don't want to get worse than it is right now. Like it's like we're at a good point. We should keep making it better, and we should keep kind of we should keep trying to get rid of that type of shit in this world. These fucking psychopaths doing psychopath shit. And manipulating everybody, and we should be able to. I mean, it's not a hard thing. Like just quit falling for the lies, bro. Santa Claus ain't real. Once you break out of that shit, then you can see what's really going on. Then you're like, oh, well, then you ain't gonna be manipulated. You know what I mean? And it's like an antidote. It's like a what do you call it? A vaccine that makes you immune to bullshit. Like once you actually see how the game's played, you know what I mean? Then you're like, all right, like go ahead and try it. I ain't gonna manipulate. I ain't falling for your shit. I know Santa Claus ain't real. That's what it feels like. That's really what it feels like when people are like really fucking into this shit. They really fall for the false narratives. They're really into it. Like I know people. Like I remember, I knew this dude when I was young, and he's like, I'm fucking going to the Middle East. I'm gonna kill me some terrorists for freedom. I'm like, you tripping, bro? Like, and it's not just about that. I mean, like, there's all types of manipulation, false bullshit to get you fucking doing all types of shit, supporting their fucking, I don't know, social reforms, shit like that. But I mean, that's just a prominent example. Like my dude, he was like, "Well, Gary, I'm fighting for freedom." I was like, dude, no, you're not, bro. You're fighting for oil. You're fighting for their, I don't know, territorial expansion, their imperialism. You're fighting for their shit. You're fighting their war, and you're a fucking tool for them. You're a fucking pawn. You're a fucking expendable fucking thing that they're gonna use, and they don't care. I mean, they'll fucking dispose of you afterwards. They don't give a fuck. That's what people don't understand, bro. And that's really, I think I've heard the term useful idiots. I heard that that's like what they say. You know, I heard that that's like a term they, kind of pass around a lot. Calling the peasants, the useful idiots, because they know how to manipulate people. It's that false narrative shit. It's the whole fucking the propaganda machine. Ay, ay, ay. What else? Anything else? We should go read a book. Nah, you don't gotta read that book. It's unnecessary. It's just like for like extra in-depth detail. Yeah, y'all really wanna? No, y'all don't need that book. You don't need it. I'm telling you, you don't need it. Never mind. But yeah, a lot of people know this. I mean, the book I was gonna mention, like, literally, like, explains, you know, methods of, manipulating people, and it's right there for everybody to see. But like, thing is, nobody like looks for it. Everybody's been like brainwashed with like this stupid modern pop culture. They care about the stupidest things while like real shit's going down. I call it like gaslighting. It's like they're literally like gaslighting the entire population. I mean, I guess at least the ones that are vulnerable to that type of, you know, manipulation or whatever. Um, like really, like there's like real shit going down. Like let's say like a war is being fought for certain reasons, and they're gonna tell you it's something else. That's gaslighting. You know, that's what gaslighting is, right? Something like that. Where like they're making you feel like you're, I don't know, like something's really one way, and they're trying to make you believe it's something else. Something like that, right? I think gaslight is more when they try to make you like think like that you're just tripping or like you're crazy or something. When you can see something like as it is, but they're just like so like they're trying to tell you something else, and they try to make you like seem like you're just freaking hallucinating or something. That's the thing, man. A lot of people are hallucinating because they're believing the lies. That's when you're hallucinating. When you actually believe that something is different than what it really is. That's when you're hallucinating. So the gaslighters are literally saying that you're hallucinating by seeing reality, but then really, if you buy into their bullshit, that's when you're really hallucinating. Hey, hey, hey. Anyway, I guess I don't know. It's your daily reminder. Hope hope this message finds you well. Have you ever seen that in like a letter? Hope this message finds you well. Uh, I think people should quit uh believing in Santa Claus. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good for the world. It's just so crazy how it's like been going on for like literally like centuries, maybe even like millennia, like thousands of years. You go all the way back to like Rome. You know what I mean? Like for real. It's like the same type of thing that's going on today. It's like damn, like when are people gonna get it? Quit believing the bullshit. Quit believing in Santa Claus, dude. It's not real. It's fake. You're being gaslighted. Be smart. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. I got things to do. So I'm gonna do some of those things. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.